Max, I told you I got you, nigga. Yeah. This is what we do. Yeah. Round one. Four corners. Four corners. Left hook. Four corners. Come and step inside of the ring. It's four corners. Never lazy, tell you shit can get crazy. It's four corners. Illuminate the squares in your circle. It's four corners. Like it's wavy, about to blow up the mark. It's four corners. Come and step inside of the ring. It's four corners. Never lazy, tell you shit can get crazy. It's four corners. Illuminate the squares in your circle. It's four corners. Like it's wavy, about to blow up the mark. It's four corners.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, boxing fans of all ages, you already know what it is, man. Must I repeat it? Yes, I must, because it's back. Another week in motion. More boxing to talk about. Four Corners TV does not stop. Four Corners Boxing and Association. As you can see, the shirts were on deck. The shirts were on deck this past weekend. Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend in New York City. You know that we turn it up. You know that we get right. And everybody was having a good time, man. More boxing, more
Boricua!
fun, more good vibes. We was at Lexus Bar Garden, 357 204th Street in the Bronx. Lexus Bar Garden.
Shout to Lexa.
Did it again. This time,
I think this was the biggest and baddest night ever, though. I think
we continue to get deeper and deeper.
you know it's just getting better and better.
It's just getting
I don't
better and
know.
better each and every fight night. You hear?
We had that whole thing on Smash.
No upsets this week though.
Oh nah, big drama show.
New York City was on deck again. Like I said, the Puerto Rican Day Parade, Triple G,
The Mecca.
Madison Square Garden. Come on, man. Back-to-back weeks, man. Just last week we had a crazy upset in the Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua.
Yup. Shout out to Andy.
Week, you know, Mexican style was in
Mexican
effect.
style.
You dig? Box.
Looking lean and mean.
This is box, Max.
That's all it is, Max. It's box.
Good boy, Max.
Box.
He was a good boy. He's good.
Yes.
He fight.
But
That shit has stayed solid, man. If there's one thing about Triple G,
he can take a hit.
that shit stays the same, man.
That nigga takes a hit, B.
Came into the Garden, his home away from homes. If there's ever home field advantage for Triple G,
It's the Garden.
it's Madison Square Garden. He's defeated Gabe Rosado. He defeated Curtis Stevens, Daniel Gill, Danny Jacobs, and David Lemieux. And now
4 or 5 of those was knockouts.
we add Steve Rose to the list. Another victim for Triple G at Madison Square Garden.
Which we expected.
I mean, a
For the most part.
lot of people are like, oh, G took 4 rounds with him. Steve Rose was catching him. I mean,
You know they always gonna find the negative criticism first.
but it's
So,
like G. If you really watch Triple G, if you know, he likes to carry his opponents, man.
Exactly.
Especially those to stay busy with.
Exactly.
Those stay busy fights. Steve Rose caught his shots.
few good jabs.
You know, 4 rounds isn't really much when that body shots that G was ripping had that boy
Word up.
backing down.
Word up. That
You
body,
know?
them hooks to the body was looking devastating.
He came in with his new trainer, Jonathan Banks.
Looked in shape.
Looked a lot happier, man. Like he
lean
was,
and
yeah.
mean. Like he cut down on some of that weight, but he got the muscles up.
They fought at 163, so that's over the middleweight limit, you know, into the super, you could call it a super middleweight fight. You know, it's
Pretty
after
much.
160. That's
Pretty
it.
much, yeah.
And again, both guys look good, both guys look solid, but it is Triple G who remains at the top of the middleweight division, right behind his conqueror,
Yeah.
Canelo Alvarez.
Conquer. Yeah, this conquer shit.
I had to throw that in, you know. I had to throw that in.
I tell
on
you,
the big
these
drama
Canelo
show.
fans, man. I tell you, man.
Yo, that left hand put Steve Rose face.
Oh man,
Yeah, how
let's
you
talk
doing?
about the knockout though.
Double jab, Tyson uppercut, leaving face on the floor.
Yo, literally left his face on the floor. Shout to Steve Rose first and foremost, being a warrior to step in the ring with the monster. But listen, that left hook caught him so clean. That wasn't even an equilibrium shot. That was
That
all
was
jaw.
straight face. Yeah, man, there was no need for a count.
It's ooh,
There was
like
no
face
need.
first.
He couldn't even break his fall type shit.
Steve Willis waved it off, man. You see the faces he
Yo,
be
you know
right?
Steve Willis.
Bro,
That nigga eyes get big.
when he refs a fight,
Shout out to Steve Willis,
the
man.
fights get more coverage on the faces that he be putting
For
than
real.
the actual fight itself.
He
you
be
heard?
enjoying it just as much. And but imagine he got the front row seat.
He hears
So
it.
he's
He
a
feels it.
fan,
He
yeah.
feels
It's
it.
like he in there as a fan as well as a referee. So shout out to Steve Willis, man. He definitely fucking with you.
4th round knockout. Triple
Yeah,
G is back
impressive
in motion.
knockout.
He continues to state his claim that this is what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I put dudes out.
Building up that trilogy
He
talk.
wants part 3. He wants
Hey.
part 3. Do the people want part 3 now?
Nah. maybe
As a
one more.
fan,
Maybe
as a
one
fan
more.
personally, I don't want part 3 right now.
Nah, me neither.
We just dealt with that for 2 years in a row, back
Yeah.
to back.
Let's-
Cook it up. Let's
Both
give
of
us
them
some
get
more
one more.
spice.
Both of them
Yeah.
gotta get one more in.
Fight at 168. Like,
Yeah,
give us some.
yeah, like
give us
switch it
something to really get back
To
into.
think about again, to see how something could change up the strategy or something.
There's no denying that it's going to be another great fight.
Yeah, of
Trilogy
course.
is
Both
gonna
of them
be
was
another
good- good
action-packed
fights.
fight. It's going to be another fight where we debating and arguing back
That's
and
why,
forth.
yeah, exactly.
But Canelo's going to win again.
Nah.
You know?
Because he ain't win the
Canelo's
first
gonna
one.
win again.
You know, so we ain't even gonna go there. Like, he ain't even win the
Listen.
first one.
Don't start, bro.
Man,
Don't start.
Guys,
We got to get through the show, bro.
Let's get through it. Let's get through it. Let's get through it.
Yo, listen, this is what boxing does, man. And this is what Triple G brought to us last Saturday night on the Zone, Madison Square Garden. GGG Promotions did they thing. They delivered. They continue to stay on top. $15 million check in GG's pocket Saturday night.
Yeah,
He's
definitely.
getting the bucks because you know what they do at the Zone, right?
They give out that Santa Claus sack. That's what I call it. Oh, the Santa Claus. You know, down the chimney talk.
And
You know
the
what I mean?
middleweight division is at the Zone.
Yeah.
Bubu Andrade is up at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Bubu Andrade
Shout
went
to
out
Boo
there
Boo.
on Twitter and was
Shout
like,
to Boo Boo.
he said it
Hey,
could have been
Boo
me.
Boo.
It could have been me and Triple G Saturday night.
Yeah.
But Triple G decided to take Steve Rose.
Yeah, because he needed that Steve Rose warm up.
He said after I win Saturday, his hit he was up in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
After I win, I want Canelo. Let's make it all 4 titles. Demetrius
WBO.
Andrade is the X factor in this small fucking middleweight division right now.
Definitely.
You hear me?
Definitely.
Watch out. Don't sleep. Say what y'all want to say. Boo Boo's gonna fight the fight he wants to fight. You can boo. The writers can say whatever they want to do as long as the victory
Yes,
is
the
there.
victory.
That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Shout out to
We
Boo
love to
Boo.
see blood and guts. GG and Canelo are, you know, they come at it. They go get it. Boo Boo box. Boo Boo can bang.
Yeah.
Boo Boo can slide. Listen, man.
What
stay
about
tuned.
what else did we see Saturday night? Oscar?
Oscar Valdez.
Young Oscar Valdez.
ESPN top rank.
Top
boxer.
rank.
That's my guy, man.
He's a fighter, man. I give it some Mexican. He
always
goes in there, he's swinging.
Entertain.
But I'll tell you, the more he goes up, he takes a lot of punishment, man.
That's good. That's why he's messing with Reynoso and these guys right now.
Yeah.
He's showing a lot more better protection
Poise,
of himself.
yeah,
you know, he's patting
yeah.
a little more, he's slipping a little
But he
more.
the type of dude you can lure him out.
Yeah, he's just a go
just
guy. At the
waiting
end of
for
the
you.
day, it's
Yeah,
gonna be a war.
yeah.
If you dig in,
Yeah.
he's gonna dig
And he
in.
loves it though. He loves it. He loves that
I
war
mean,
shit.
this is the second fight back since the broken jaw.
Yeah. And
He had a nice, easy.
And he took
two-up.
hits. He took hits on the jaw.
Jason Sanchez, he was an undefeated fighter as
Yeah,
well.
remember
And Shorty was game. Shorty
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
He got dropped in the 5th round, but
Yeah.
it went to the decision.
Yeah, yeah.
Valdez won clearly, but
Yeah.
Jason Sanchez shot
gave him
out.
tough rounds.
He
Tough
dug in.
rounds.
He stood in there all night. He
Yeah.
wasn't backing down.
He ain't fold.
And this is why we tell you that if you just bring it out of Valdez,
Yeah, he's a warrior, man.
it's fighting
Classic
night, man.
young Mexican warrior that's ready to go to war. That's it. That's all I can say about him. He's a soldier for real.
Valdez
So,
makes another
yeah.
successful defense of his WBO featherweight championship.
Yeah.
It's tough to get a unification fight over there,
Yeah.
but Top Rank does have some mix-up over there.
Mhm.
They got Josh Warrington. They got Kyle Frampton.
Mhm.
They're talking about a Kyle Frampton fight leading to a Josh Warrington unification. That sounds good. That
Crazy.
sounds great.
But-
Valdez talking about it's getting tough making 126. He
Yeah,
said
I'm telling you, he
go to
gonna
30.
move up. He gonna move up, man.
And there's players at 130.
Yeah.
At Top Rank, ESPN, for Valdez, Miguel Burchell being
Exactly.
the WBC champ.
And he's a problem.
Burchell
Woo.
Valdez.
He
At
can't jump
130.
right in there.
Oh.
Nah. Yo, Oscar,
That's my man.
I fuck with you.
Valdez is
Don't
my guy.
jump right in there with Burchell.
El Alacrán. That's a Mexican fucking war.
Yeah, that shit'll be with
Mexican style, like my man Triple G likes to say.
Okay.
That's it for real.
Big drama show.
But the featherweight division stays hot. Top Rank continues to stay in the mix as well. They did their thing. Saturday night with Oscar Valdez getting busy.
And they doing good, making sure they put on the show the same time that everybody else is putting on the show.
Bob likes to do
You know,
that. Bob likes to do that a lot.
You gotta
man.
give him love. You gotta give Bob love on the fact that he knows and he picks his spots well. He ain't trying to hide. He wants to be on the same night as everybody else. So
Everyone likes to interrupt.
keep it interesting, Bob.
There's a lot of play out here, man. There's a lot of slot time. There's a lot of networks all over the place, man. It's going down. It's not going to stop each and every week. PBC, The Zone, ESPN, Golden Boy, Matchroom, you name them, they bringing it. We're watching. We giving you the recaps
For
and
sure.
the previews of the up and coming week. And when we
Always.
get back to you, we're going to
Like
stay
that.
on top rank because
Like
the
that.
Gypsy King is back. Four Corners TV. So, none other than Uno You Know, man. And like I keep telling you guys, life's like Game 7.
Yeah.
It's one of the tracks in the background right there.
Dang.
I mean, can I pick a favorite? It's hard. It's hard, man.
Some tracks of fire on there for y'all, man. Go check that out.
Shout out
All
to Grilly.
streaming down, all streaming platforms. Download, buy it.
Spotify,
You know,
iTunes,
titles,
Tidal,
all those.
Google,
Yeah.
Apple, whatever it is that you listen to your music, man. Go check out Uno You Know and Krilly.
Life's like Game 7,
It's out now.
for sure.
And the next track, we continue to come
Anyway,
Let's get ready to
rumble. You see, what happened when you try to smoke with the big dogs, man. But anyway, we're gonna get into this Tyson Fury vibe that's coming up for us this weekend.
Gypsy King is back.
For
the
sure.
millennial heavyweight champion of the world,
Yeah.
Tyson Fury, under his new contract with ESPN and Top Rank. The fight is on ESPN Plus. If you don't got ESPN Plus, subscribe.
Get that. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it.
What's on it? ESPN. There's nothing else to say.
Exclusive content. Exclusive time content.
Not much to say, man.
Yeah,
You know
definitely.
what I'm saying? The Gypsy King is back. Las Vegas debut. First fight since the Wilder showdown. The controversial fight between him and Wilder.
Seems like they're trying to build him up as more of a star now since that Wilder fight in Vegas.
He put on a good fight, and then the Gypsy King talks that shit. Though, you know
Yeah,
what
he's
I'm
a
saying?
personality.
He's a personality.
He's a personality,
He has
so
his
you gotta-
story behind him as well.
Hell of a story.
He never lost the championships.
Did it lose it?
He never lost the titles, man. His
So-
mental illness, depression, drug addiction, obesity,
Word.
the list goes on. He conquered them all. Came back to the ring, got himself a new deal. He's looking in great shape.
Word.
And Tom Schwartz is the opponent Saturday night, Las Vegas.
Hell of a boxer he is too.
And
He's
he
a
can
boxer.
box.
He's a box for a big
I
man.
was talking Bang Bang Bruno, you know, he's like, yo,
Oh,
come
yeah.
on, I want to see Fury, and I'm like, that's not Fury. He
Yeah.
can if he gets you,
Yeah.
but Fury's gonna box, he's gonna move, he's gonna duck, he's gonna weave. That
Gonna
big
make you look bad.
motherfucker
It may make you look
do
bad.
that.
Yeah.
It's
True
been a
story.
while before a big man like that can move. I've seen.
Yeah. Definitely.
But that's on ESPN this Saturday night, man. Word is that Gypsy King will fight again. Tyson Fury will fight again this year.
Okay.
And will lead to a Wilder. It's supposed to be signed and sealed. Him and Wilder,
Rematch.
first half of 2020.
But doesn't Wilder have to get past King Kong?
If Wilder has to get past King Kong.
Wilder,
in a
Ortiz
rematch.
2, leading into Wilder, Fury
Fury 2.
2.
There's the heavyweights in the mix. I mean, Anthony Joshua, you know what happened there. So until if he gets himself back together, it's Wilder Fury.
Yeah,
It's
that's what it's
Wilder
looking like.
Fury.
That's what it's looking like.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening Saturday night. On the undercard of that, Jesse Hart, Philly. He's moving
Moving
up
up.
to like heavyweight. He taking on Cuba, Herrera,
So you
Sylvia.
know it's going to be a tough opponent.
Yes.
I like Jesse.
He can box. You know the Cubans like to box. They can move. Herrera has been in the mix with a few guys now
I like
in the
Jesse.
heavyweight division. And Jesse is a young lion who just went back to back with Ramirez.
Hell
You know,
of
they
great fights too.
two
Great
good
fights.
ass, close ass fights, man.
Real talk.
I mean, he got a rematch for a reason.
Yeah, definitely.
Ramirez moved up to like heavyweight. Jesse
Yeah.
Hart said, I'm moving up to like heavyweight too. You know? That's what's on ESPN. But also on ESPN, we stick to ESPN Plus again. Josh Warrington, Frank Warner.
That's my
Queen
guy.
Berry Promotion, the UK out there.
Fuck
you know,
with Josh Warrington.
They did the deal with Bob over there. Josh Warrington, IBF featherweight champion.
Tough. Just
We
beat
talked
up
about
on
him earlier.
Frampton. Just beat Frampton
Beat
up. not too
Frampton
long
up
ago.
last winter, man. Beat him up.
Yeah.
He made a statement.
It
He
was a good
talking that
fight,
shit
but he
too.
was talking that shit
He was
to him
talking
in
that
the
shit to
ring.
him from the beginning. Yeah. That's how Josh Warrington is
He
giving
gives
it
it
up.
up. He gives it up.
He has a mandatory fight with Kid Gallagher, another young up-and-coming fighter who's been making his way to the
Yeah.
championship. He got his championship opportunity. Can he take advantage?
We'll
I'm
see.
not going to bet so.
Me neither.
I want to see that Warrington-Valdez unification.
I'm going Josh Wall.
You know what I'm saying?
Josh Wall.
Josh
What
Wall,
up?
bringing it from the UK to you on ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
Josh Warrington, Frank Warner, Queensberry Promotion, ESPN Top Rank. They mixing it up big time over there, man. Lots of fights, man. US, UK fights. You know, as Eddie and Oscar got the zone. You know what I'm saying? Bob and Frank got it on over there
Yeah.
at ESPN. And Al,
And then Al, he
business
just
with
does whatever
both
he
of them.
want to do, you know.
He does business with everybody when he want to do business with
You know?
everybody. But he
He
got
got the
enough
stable.
fighters.
He got the
enough
stable.
fighters.
He got the horses.
on both
You know what
ends,
I mean?
man.
You're going to have to
UK
come to
and
see
US.
me eventually.
You know how it's done, man. I can
Man.
tell you, man. Lots of networks, lots of brands, lots of boxing.
Oh, let's get into something more serious though.
Oh, man.
This past weekend, Zab Judah had a fight.
Zab Judah,
Yeah,
41 years old.
yeah, man.
This is serious, dog. Zab Judah at 41 years old steps into the ring.
With a young animal. With a young
International
animal.
Boxing Hall of Fame weekend, though.
Yeah, yeah,
So they fought in, you know what I'm saying? That was the whole weekend as well.
yeah.
Buddy McGurk, shout out to Buddy McGurk. Former lightweight champion, fighter and trainer. He made his way into the Hall of Fame. Teddy Atlas,
Right.
as a commentator now.
Yeah.
As a trainer
Two
and
times.
commentator, 2 times, man.
So Zab had a fight.
Zab
It didn't go well.
against
Well, I can't forget that.
Celtic Solden.
I'm not pronouncing his name, so I ain't gonna mess it up.
The Hebrew Hammer. That's what they call him. He's from Long Island
Yo.
as well, New York. It was a New York showdown at upstate New York for the Hall of Fame weekend.
Dude hit hard, man.
He's a fucking dog,
And Zab
man.
got too many shots to the head. They said that he ended up suffering bleeding of the brain.
Bleeding of the brain. He got stopped in the 11th round.
Yeah.
They said he got beat up for 11th round. I have not seen the fight. I'm trying
Me
to find it
neither.
on YouTube. Got to see this. But Zab, at this stage in his career, who honestly, Zab, you put in the work.
Yeah,
You
he
was
did
a
that, yeah.
unified division. You was a unified welterweight champ. You was
Yeah.
like a 3-time super lightweight champ.
Yeah.
You've been
Put
in
your
the ring
work
with
in,
all the
man.
best of them, but
Put
you've
your
been
work
looking
in.
on the decline for a long time now, man. I mean, he has hardly been in the ring. To come back at 41 and fight a young dog like that, who people will say, who's Celtics?
Yeah,
We
exactly.
don't know him. Zab's
Exactly.
gonna wash him because you don't know.
Yeah.
These are young, hungry bulls, man.
Yeah, but on the good note, he's stable, he's well, he's responsive. You know what I mean? So all the reports of the coma, his mom's dead and all that, he was never in the coma. He just had brain bleeding. So shout out to the
He was
to the
hospitalized.
OG. Yeah, he was. But shout out to the OG Zad that you getting well, man, and all
This-
that.
What we say, fighters is trash. This guy, he's a bum. He's
Washed
gonna get
up
washed.
and all that.
They put their life on the line every time they step in the ring. In Mexico as well this past weekend, Felipe Ocampos.
Oh yeah, now
he's in a
He's
coma.
in a coma after his fight. Bro, it's
These
crazy.
guys are hungry, man.
And Adonis, shout out to Adonis, he just came up
He
out
just
of his
came
coma.
out of a coma
When did he go in? Like last winter.
December.
Last winter. This past winter, he had a fight.
Brain bleeding,
All that.
hospitalized. He started talking to her.
Yeah.
He gave his first, God bless the families of all fighters that step in the ring, man.
This
God
is
bless you
serious,
guys
man.
that step in the ring.
All
It's for
right.
real. You don't play boxing.
Well, no.
You don't play boxing. Point blank, period. That's why. Zab, it's time to stay out the ring.
Yeah, man.
You don't have to leave the sport. That's the thing with fighters. You know,
Stay
they
involved.
don't know how to get out
Stay
the
involved.
ring. You can be a trainer. You can be a cut man. You can be a nutritionist. Chris Algieri. Chris
Get
Algieri
some
fights
promotion
in
going,
cook.
some co-promotion.
You can be a strength and conditioning coach.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Buddy
But,
McGurk, a fighter,
Yeah.
turned trainer, had Arturo Gatti. Man, like this guy has trained some of the best fighters out there in the world today.
Right.
You stay in the sport. Bernard Hopkins fought until almost 50. That's not everybody. That's not something everybody does, man.
Nah.
And
He's an alien.
wins.
Ask him. He's
And
an alien.
wins. You see guys still at 50 fighting, getting knocked out, just like
Yeah.
putting their life in danger.
Which is crazy.
B-Hop did it until he did it, and it was over. It's hard, man. It's hard, man. It's like me saying I'm gonna stop watching boxing, For a fighter to say that's it, I had enough.
So shout to them, man. Shout to everybody. Hope everybody gets better, speedy recoveries and all of that, man. I mean, we want to shout y'all out for the end of this next segment, you know what I mean?
You don't play boxing, ladies and gentlemen. This is Four Corners TV. We bring you the real.
The
Bringing
raw.
the real, the raw.
Yeah.
From all sides, man. From all sides of the world,
corners.
from all four corners of the world. You hear me?
You dig?
Uno,
BX though.
you know, Fight Night X. Each and every week, we ain't gonna stop. The music continues to get put down in the booth.
Lights like Game 7 out right
you need
now.
to see.
Check that.
Uno got a show coming up,
Oh yeah.
June 20th, Queens. The name of the spot, the Blackthorn.
Blackthorn NYC. You heard?
We're gonna be in
Queens.
Queens,
We're gonna
June
be in that
20th.
Marvin, June
Tickets are on
20th.
deck.
Pull up. Tickets is 15 cash, 20 at the door. Fuck with your boys.
I'm all about. Get right. Listen to some real right music, man.
Yeah.
Alright? We'll be back with the next segment for you guys.
This is what BX sound like. ATM, Krillin, Freddie Games.
We ain't faking this shit.
This is what we do.
We ain't faking this shit. We ain't making this shit.
We living life fast. Got 200 on the dash. Case full of cash when we taking these trips.
We making this shit. Four corners boxing, man. We ain't faking this shit. We making this shit, man.
For sure.
June 20th, Black Dawn.
Pull up.
We in there making this shit happen.
Pull up.
Like we told you
Black
before we
Dawn.
left, the tickets are on deck, man.
NYC.
This is what BX sound like, you hear? This is what New York's supposed to sound like. Sound like Uno, you know. It sound like ATM. It sound like West Fetty and 1010 boys. It sound like that bag, that money.
I like that. That was nice.
That's like Game 7, man.
That was
I'm
nice.
telling
I
you,
like
man.
that,
That shit
man.
got me
Tight that
hyped,
shit
man. Come
Tight
on.
that one up. Nah, man, we gotta keep that in the stash.
Listen, I bring some help to the booth
Yeah.
as well, you heard?
Yeah.
Told to you by Uno, you know himself. You hear me?
Yeah, you already know.
You gotta have bars when you step into the studio at West Fetty, man. Real
Word.
talk, off bars like pound for pound.
So
hear
you
me?
know, we usually get into that segment where we bounce around from boxing and stay in the sports world, but we might take it to basketball. We might take it
the
to
rock. We pass you the rock, man. We
to
pass
the
you the rock.
finals,
Let me pass you to the rock.
to the NBA finals. How them boys? Shout to KD first and foremost, man, putting on legendary status. 12 minutes, man.
I thought it was.
You feel me?
It was over.
I thought he was
Over
going
last
for
night.
40.
Supposed to wrap him up,
I ain't
man.
gonna lie.
Wrap him up. I don't care.
But the inspiration he provided was what was needed. He put a little bit of doubt in Toronto mind, and he put inspiration behind the boys' backs. And you seen the Splash Bros go to work, hold it down. That's what
Boogie
they do.
Cousins. Boogie
Shout to
Cousins.
Boogie.
Shout
We
to
need
Boogie
that every
Cousins.
game though.
He stepped in when KD went out.
We
He
need
came
that.
in
We
and
need
started his
that.
thing.
You know, we need that 12 and 6,
But
baby.
the claw almost finished the.
Yo,
I
I ain't gonna front.
Man, he was going.
I can't
off.
even lie.
Oh man,
That
he
nigga's
was going
different,
off.
man. He's different. I give
Kyle Lowry was dishing.
That nigga's different.
Kyle Lowry was cutting
Yo, I
through the
can't
middle, hitting
stand-
his
yo,
layups
get
and
this
dishing. Hitting
Kyle
the ball.
Lowry
Boom.
stand thing out of
Listen.
here. That nigga's trash.
I always said.
I
he
don't
was
care
the
if he
reason.
has 30.
He's the one that stood in
Yo,
Toronto.
that nigga, you better stop it. You better stop.
They survived another game and make it to see Game
Woo.
6.
Yeah, big shots down the stretch, you know.
Game 6.
Big shots, man. We was in Wild Wings watching that shit. The shit was live. Shout out to my bro Trail. We was in there heavy. We didn't even get into negativity.
Uptown the BX, right?
Yeah,
Uptown the BX.
yeah, Uptown
Buffalo
Wild Wings.
Wings.
Man.
Come on,
But anyway,
man.
we keeping positive vibes. You feel me? But shout out to Wild Wings Uptown.
That's where we be at watching the games as well.
yeah,
Of course,
yeah,
the Brooklyn games
yeah,
that there this
definitely,
past
definitely,
little playoff run as well.
Yeah.
Uno be in the spots,
What we gonna
man.
do? Talk about baseball. What's up with your man, Poppy?
Yo,
Big Poppy, what's going on, man? I'm glad he made it through, so it's not, to joke about it. But now that he's alive and well,
he got banged
What's
out.
up,
He got
man?
clapped. Man, it's crazy out here, man.
I know, like,
It's
and I don't want to
crazy
get
out
into
here,
nothing
man.
personal, but it's personal. It's already out
It's
there.
personal, man.
It's already out
They almost
there.
took Big Poppy out, man.
Dogs, it's one thing
Come on,
to
people.
smash a nigga wife, right? But it's another thing to smash the big homie wife. Come on, son, you know better.
A lot of shit going on out there in DR as well, man.
Crazy.
It's crazy out
Crazy.
here. People gotta
Can't
stay
do that.
out of shit. I don't know what the fuck, but stay out of shit just because you got the
man.
chicken and all that too, man. Like, shit happens for
You
real.
still gotta have respect, even with the money. You
Just
still
kill
gotta have
Nipsey
respect.
Hustle on some shit. Like, come on, man. This world is crazy. You gotta be careful out there, man.
Word up. So
Same crazy shit like that, man.
let's go with them Yanks. How we looking?
They in the Subway Series today against the
Mhm.
Mets. They playing against the Mets
Right
in a
now.
doubleheader. We won game
I
one.
think we up. It's
It's been a tough week though for the Yankees, man. They lost a
Yeah.
couple games this past couple weeks, man.
We was due to go through a little roller coaster month or two.
Hot
We was hot. We was hot.
We came back and closed out against Minnesota. Excuse me, not Minnesota, Cleveland.
Yeah.
Got the last win over there. We pinged up a doubleheader with the Mets. Hopefully we crushed them. Queens, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You know, I love
it's
y'all
all
too,
love.
but we have war now. I
Right
shout
now.
out Papito Las. Y'all know,
You know.
I love them Mets forever. I got love too as well. But it's Subway Series time.
BX type vibe.
We gotta go hard, and we in the Bronx.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See y'all in Queens for the next one. You know.
Yeah, definitely. That's cool. What else?
KD.
Go
Right?
ahead.
Let's go back to KD because he might have just put his career
Mhm.
on pause, or I mean, it was respectable because you got on the floor, but KD got contract money coming up.
You think it's gonna? I don't think it's gonna hurt the contract though.
No, man, they got to see what kind of
He's
injury this is.
He's a
and how he
once in a
recovers from the injury.
lifetime nigga though.
He's
Like
done.
him, even with being able to a little bit of this in that jump shot, he has a jump shot. It's different when you got a jump shot. Your career can last long with a jump shot. So maybe he won't be the same explosive KD, but a little and that, somebody's gonna want that.
That might cost them money though, man. It might not be paying as much as they were willing to pay if he's not that 100% guy.
I don't
You
know,
know,
man.
Boogie Cousins just came back. He took a 1-year deal. You know, Golden State was like, hey,
Yeah, but
let's
he
see what
has-
you could do in one.
But his energy, his personality is what the
Explosive
most
player.
teams is afraid of. Like
New York might have to just save that money, put it to the side, because we got to see where he at right now, man. We got to see where he at after
Man,
this
that's what it's
injury.
come to.
KD is a... Yo, imagine he comes back and stays straight and kills the Raptors all the way. Kills the Raptors all the way, man.
If he was playing in the series from the beginning, this should have probably been a
You
sweep.
don't want to get this guy all this money and then blows that shit out one more season, and it's like, dude, it happens in sports all the time. We see that shit happening every day. That's something that is crazy. It gets me tight in sports. I'm about to play. Oh,
Yeah.
I understand the injury is real, but come on, dog. Look at Didi. Look at Didi. The Yankees don't play that, man.
Yeah, sit down.
Yankees coverage is for real.
Sit
You hurt?
down.
Go get surgery and get your ass back on the field. If not, get your ass out of town. Because
Word.
we here to win. We not here to waste our time.
Why would we?
Come on, man.
Come on.
Didi Gregorius, man, for the Yankees as well. Back
That's
to the
gonna be
Yankees. Hold
big.
up. He's back on the field as well, man.
Yeah.
Sooner than before he thought, because they were supposed to be
Yeah.
out for the year. Listen, man. This is what we do up in here, man, each and every week.
Yeah.
Kicking it from all angles, kicking it from all sections, NBA, MLB, like we always give you a little bit of that. Uno.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Some bars for
Get
them.
them a fucking quick couple bars and wrap these guys up and let them know what it is when they come to West Fetty Studios, what they dealing
You know
with.
what I say to
man.
them? I say,
An animal.
nowadays I'm feeling like Richard. I'm always round trees. Anytime I'm spitting, I'm thinking give what the crowd needs. An anthem. Kidnap their ears, take them for ransom. Get ugly on these tracks, the bitches still think I'm handsome. You know what I mean? Some life for them, man.
Yeah.
That's off that About the Money on the Life's Like Game 7. Quick 4 bars. That's the first verse. Go check that out. It's definitely fire. Watch out for the upcoming projects. We got me and King Kai about to drop something crazy for y'all.
God, king.
too. You know what I mean?
Money. That bag and that money, man. This is what it's all about.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody out here, man. The luminous ones to the 10 boys.
Shout out to
Wavy
my
Life,
Canvas World.
Thank You Fashion.
Yeah.
All my young boys
Yumi.
at the gym, El Maestro's gym.
Davey Life.
1300 something.
Buzzing Nice. Yeah.
Bruno, he got his young boys on the field going hard right now. The Diaz brothers, listen, we're gonna respect those Diaz brothers in the future, you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Bring them young boys up here, y'all gonna get a look at them, man.
Yeah.
The future's bright out here in West Fetty, man.
Most definitely.
A lot of work getting done. A lot of progress
Sunshine
being
and
made.
noise. Yo, X, we do it again?
Uno, you know, Fight Night X, Four Corners TV.
Peace.
We out.
This is what we do.
Round 1.
4 corners. Yeah, jab, jab. 4 corners. Left hook, uppercut. 4 corners. Fuckers up.